Namaskar to all the listeners. This story I would like to dedicate to my father, Dr. Jain Singh Yadav, and the story I have taken from Delighting Tales of Tenalirama, and these are written by Dr. Giriraj Sharan Agarwal. The title of the story is Children's Future and Tenalirama's Wisdom. Let us see what is there interesting in the story. And the story starts. One day, Tenalirama thought that he should test his king. He wanted to know if or not the king would help his family in the hour of need. Next day, seeing that Tenalirama was quiet and sad, the king asked, "What is it that is bothering you? Why are you so sad?" "Maharaj, my physician has declared that I am suffering from a mysterious disease and would die within the next 10 days. I am sad because who would look after my wife and children when I am gone?" Tenalirama said. "You must not worry. You can never trust these physicians, and if we take them to be correct, then I would make complete arrangements for the survival of your family and the raising up of your children," the king said. "But people say that one must not take a king's promise seriously, Maharaj," Tenalirama said. The king replied, "That's a rubbish." Tenalirama kept quiet. He stopped attending the court from the next day and he declared that he was gravely ill. On the 10th day, he spread the news that he had died of his illness. Tenalirama emptied the box that contained all his wealth and hid his money in different parts of his house. Then he went and sat inside the box. He had already instructed his wife to let the king's men take the box if they wanted to do so. The king too came to know about Tenalirama's death. The courtiers were talking that Tenalirama was a rich man, since he used to get bagful of gold coins as gift from the king. It was now just on the king's part to take it back in his possession. At that time, King Krishnadev Rai was in need of money. He asked his attendants to go to Tenalirama's house and bring the box that contained all his wealth. They picked up the box from Tenalirama's house and brought it before the king. As soon as the box was opened, Tenalirama stood up. He said, "Never believe a king." The king surprisingly asked, "You are still alive?" Tenalirama answered, "How could have I gone without ensuring the safety of my wife and children?" And thus, Tenalirama's wisdom, once again we get to know that he was not a simple man. He knew how to face difficult times, how to solve the problems, and how to ensure that everything goes well. To make this story interesting, Manojji has helped me, and I'm Kamaljeet. Thank you so much for listening to the story.